Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. We've made it to another week. And I'm Clairjoyance. If we haven't already met, I'm an author and small publisher committed to changing the world for the better through inclusive stories and practices. And I am jumping on today to finish up the final episode of my self-published author series where I go over how to write, publish, and start selling your book in 52 weeks in a year. And if you're joining me, please like, comment, share below. Let us know that you're here. And today we are finishing up with the last step, which is ordering our proofs, ordering your proofs, to make sure that we can get the final formatted files to our publishing platforms and have a book to give to people. So if you are interested in the full rundown of what I'm discussing today, please check out my self-published author 52-week planner. All the details can be found at linktr.ee/clairjoyance. I go into way more depth in the planner than I'm able to in these 5 to 10 minute videos, so please check it out if you want even more juicy goodness. So welcome to the last week. Welcome to the last episode. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? So this week we are focusing on getting that final formatted file to your publishing platform, as well as ordering the proofs. But it's possible that you may be looking for more action items as you approach the official publication date. Don't worry, I've got you. I've got a list of things that you can do after week 52, but for now, let's make sure that we have the necessary elements addressed. So first and foremost, you need to start the process of uploading your files. Preview every single page, double check the cover very carefully for any mistakes. If you're going through Ingram, this is going to be a relatively easy process to do so because they want to check with you multiple times to make sure that it's what you want it to be. If they aren't looking right, the files aren't looking right before you send them off for the proofs, don't be afraid to ask your formatter or your cover designer for help. It's worth taking the time at this stage instead of waiting until after the files are approved by your publishing platform. It should only take a few days for your files to be approved by Ingram Spark, and they will send you an e-proof to approve before they allow you to order physical proof copies. So there's multiple checks and balances throughout this process for a reason. So make sure that you're paying attention each step along the way because we don't want to make a mistake and have to back up 10 steps. So I highly recommend using the express or rush service as well as residential ground or 2-day shipping for this proof order. This means that your order will be processed and shipped sooner rather than later so that you have a quicker turnaround time in the weeks leading up to your official publication date. You don't want to be stuck waiting on your proofs from your publisher as the countdown looms closer and closer. So choose the expedited shipping. Make sure that you just invest the time and money and make sure that it's right the first time around. Submit the order and then wait for your beautiful book baby to show up at your doorstep. And that's pretty much it. So after this point, there are probably a lot of worries still on your mind. Can I keep this momentum going? Have I done enough? Will my book reach the bestseller lists? Those are questions that plague us authors all the time. These kinds of questions will likely never go away. And the best advice I can offer you is that you're not alone in this process. Thankfully, there are thousands of resources and support structures available to you as you continue on this path. So as you wait for your proof to arrive and your official publication date to launch, here is a short list of optional activities that will boost your writing career and your visibility even further. Number 1 is paid reviews. So prioritize reputable, affordable reviewers who are aligned with your branding. You don't want to have people review your book if they aren't even interested in your genre. Number 2, launch parties. You can plan and host a launch party to celebrate your book's official publication. People love parties. It's good vibes. 3 is group promotions. So collaborate with other authors to tap into complementary audiences. This is the same as number 1. You want to pick people who are aligned with your brand, aligned with your genre, because that's going to give you the biggest impact. So those are just 3 things that you can consider as you move into being a published author. So if you want even more guidance and advice, because there is a ton in my comprehensive, almost 300-page self-published 52-week author 52-week planner. It's amazing. I even actually go through each step for uploading your finals to Ingram Spark, because that seems to be a question that people are asking me a lot lately. Is there's a lot of professionals out there that will help you get it onto Amazon, but there's apparently not a lot of people out there that will help you get it onto Ingram Spark. So hit me up if that's you, because I have multiple people jumping into my Zoom calls asking me how to do Ingram, because your book will still show up on Amazon if you go through Ingram, and you get a lot more control over your copyright and distributions and pricing through Ingram than you would by going through KDP and Amazon. So I highly recommend going with Ingram, and I have specific instructions for getting those files uploaded to Ingram in the planner. I'm not going to go through that in a 5-minute video. So that's why this planner is probably going to support you even further than I have been able to in this series. All the details can be found at linktr.ee/clairjoyance. And this is officially the end of the series. So I have been honored to join you on this journey, and I cannot wait to see as your success unfolds. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me at any time with questions. Always comment your questions on the videos. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible, or send me a DM, hit me up with a networking call. I'm always here for you all. So that's it. You all have extraordinary stories to share, and I'm rooting for you as you use them to change the world for the better. Take care, everyone, and I love you. Bye.